All right, so you're thinking of moving to or near Medford, New Jersey. That's exactly what we're going to cover in today's video. We're going to show you a few different neighborhoods and a few different price ranges so you know exactly what you get for your money, and we're going to get started right now. All right, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in South Jersey, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know every time we send out updated info about South Jersey. My name is Matt Curcio with Curcio Partners at Real Broker. We get calls and messages every day from people like you looking to make their move in the South Jersey area, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 5 days or 5 months, give us a call, send us an email, or send us a text. All of our information is in the description below. So as I said earlier, we're going to be featuring a bunch about Medford today. We're here, it's my buddy's cigar lounge. As you can see, the historic downtown, lots of shops, some food, and more. We're going to drive you down Main Street, show you a drone shot, and then stop at some neighborhoods. See you soon. All right, we're here to stop in Medford. We are in Birchwood Lakes. The neighborhood was built in the 50s through the 70s. Square footage anywhere from the 1500s all the way up to 4,000 plus square feet. We have one under contract, 538,000. That home's over 2,300 square feet. Sold to ranging anywhere from the 500s to the 900s. As you can see here, there's some waterfronts. That one's a big one. Down there's another big one. So it's really going to depend on how big the homes are. And since they were built that long ago, it's going to depend on the inside, how many times they were renovated and what's going on. So we're going to drive you around, show you some of the houses. All right, we're here in Medford. We are in Deerbrook. The neighborhood was built mainly in the 1970s. Square footage is ranging anywhere in the 2000s and over 3,000 into the 3,000s. So one active property, 549,000. That property is about 2,000 square feet. Most of the solds are primarily in the 500s and 600,000s. But some of the area touches a golf course and it touches water. So if you're on the water or maybe on the golf course, values can go up. And one of the highest sales recently, in I think the last 12 months, was about 1.2 million. So beautiful neighborhood, obviously nestled in the woods. So we're going to drive you around, show you some of the streets. See you soon. All right, so we're here in Medford. We are in a neighborhood called Highbridge. It was built in the mid to late 90s into the early 2000s. Square footage is anywhere from the high 2000s to some of them are over 4,000 square feet. Actives, we have three. One at 799, that's 3,400 square feet. One at 825,000, that's 3,500 square feet. And one at 899,000, that's 3,800 square feet. Solds are ranging anywhere from the 600,000s into the 900s. So as you can see, nice, kind of tucked in the woods again up here. And let's go drive you around, show you some of the other streets. All right, so we're here at a stop in Medford. We're at Hoot Owl Estates. It was primarily built in the 60s and the 70s. Square footage ranging anywhere from 1,300 to 3,000 and bigger. One active, actually two active, one at 389, that's about 1,300 square feet, and 439,000 gets you 1,600 square feet. Solds are mainly in the high 300s all the way into the high 500s. So beautiful, you're kind of tucked in the woods. Show you here, and we're going to drive you around, show you some of the neighborhood. All right, so we're here in Medford at a stop. The neighborhood is called Tamarac. Built in the 70s and 80s, square footage anywhere from the 1,800s to the mid 3,000s. One active, 679,000, that gets you 2,900 square feet. Two under contract, one at 589 and the other one at 595,000. Solds are anywhere from the high 400s to the low 700s. Beautiful, kind of nestled in the woods again, and as you can see, nice neighborhood. So we'll drive you around, show you some of the houses around here.
All right, so we're here in Medford at a stop in a neighborhood called Headwater Village. The neighborhood was built primarily in the 70s and 80s. Size of the homes are anywhere from the low 2000s all the way up to the low 3000s in square footage. Recent sales are happening anywhere from the 440s to the mid 700s. Homes that were built in the 70s are going to, need to have been renovated. So it's really going to depend on what they look like on the inside as to how much they get today. So we're going to drive you around, show you some of the area.
All right, so we're here in Medford. We are in Centennial Lake. So there's an east side and a west side. In general, it was built in the 1970s and 80s. Most of the homes, square footage is anywhere from in the 2000s to over the 4000s active. We have one at 750, that's 4,300 square feet. And then another one that's 2,400 square feet going for 1.2 million. Under contract, one at 735,000. That's about 4,000 square feet. Sold are anywhere from the 500s to a little over $1 million. So as you can see, beautiful out here. So we're going to drive you around, show you this neighborhood and one other one. All right, so that concludes our tour today. We hope you enjoyed learning a bunch about all the different areas we showed you. So whether you're in the market to buy or sell in the South Jersey area or anywhere in New Jersey, we're happy to help. All our contact information is below in the description. See you again soon.